to tell you that in 2013, 12 million people in the US population were polled to believe that our government is controlled by shape-shifting lizards. While there's only 4% of our population, that's still a lot of people believing that Obama is a reptile. This information came from the book Suspicious Minds by Rob Brotherton, an academic psychologist and science writer. Like Brotherton's book, today we're going to be talking about conspiracy theories. We are in the golden age of conspiracy theories just because of how accessible they are due to the internet. This is relevant to nearly everyone because everyone's seen conspiracy theories. We all know what they are. I love conspiracy theories. I think they're interesting, whether I think they're real or not. Some of them are a little crazy. But I've learned a lot while researching for this speech, and I think it proves that there's always more behind the scenes, especially behind the scenes of conspiracy theories themselves. Today we're going to be talking about the history of conspiracy theories, a couple of the most popular ones, and finally a little bit of the psychology behind some of them. Sorry. There we go. Okay. One of the first recorded conspiracy theories happened in ancient Rome around 2,000 years ago. During the Roman games, a fire broke out in the stadium and it burned for weeks, destroying a lot of nearby villages. And it was called the Great Fire of Rome, and a lot of citizens blamed the Emperor Nero for its cause. Even though Nero was out of town performing, a lot of citizens claimed that he was like playing his flute and singing outside of the burning streets, celebrating its destruction. That was pretty much when the rumors started spreading and conspiracy theory was really set. This was all before the term conspiracy theory was actually put to it. In fact, conspiracy theory, the term itself, had a pretty positive connotation until about the 1960s, when it became known as conspiracy theorists are crazy and they hermit around and stuff like that. There's actually a theory about that the CIA started discrediting the term conspiracy theory to cover up the rumors about JFK's assassination, as fun as that is. After Nero and the Great Fire, conspiracy theories were regarded even more and they were recorded. Another big one began in 1772, and I'm sure a lot of you know this one, the Illuminati. I won't go too much into detail about our triangle-loving friends, just because we know a lot about them already. The most important things are that they didn't last very long, and after a while they were banned and went underground, where they supposedly stay today. The Illuminati is still a huge thing today. It covers a lot of other conspiracy theories, and as I'm sure you know, they're controlling all the strings in our world. The Illuminati kickstarted the popularity of conspiracy theories, and even today, like I said, they're still leading the pack. In a 2009 list released by Time magazine, these are the top 10 conspiracy theories that have been Googled the most, or they're the most upstanding, everyone knows about them. So number one is the JFK assassination wasn't all that it is, and then 9/11 cover-up and Area 51. And then the Illuminati clocks in at number 5, right above the theory that Paul McCartney actually died in 1966, and there's the fake Paul walking around. At number 10 is my favorite theory, the reptilian elite. I think it's my favorite just because of the artwork. It's very interesting, and it's just an outrageous theory in general. This theory actually encompasses a lot of other theories. It takes credit for the Holocaust, 9/11 attacks, the Oklahoma bombings, and it even claims credit for the start of the Illuminati. So this is the mother lode of all conspiracy theories, just putting them all together. Sports reporter David Icke brought this theory to light in 1988 in his book, The Biggest Secret. He had some interviews with some British workers claiming that the royal family were lizards trying to enslave the human race. And since then, it's pretty much grown. There are a lot of theories that these shapeshifters have been around since the beginning of civilization just because of these statues on this picture. They're very normal statues, but they have oblong heads and they look like lizards. Even today, there are countless videos claiming to prove the existence of these shapeshifters. And this one came out in 2016, and I think it's a pretty interesting one.
She and President Obama have treated Israel very, very badly.
Okay, that one was a joke, but there are quite a few videos out there that claim to prove that there's shape-shifting lizards out there by eye flashes and things like that, but there really weren't any short ones. I think the shortest one I found was 5 minutes of Miley Cyrus flashing her eyes in an interview, but now, finding out that reptiles are supposed to be running everything behind the scenes doesn't show us why so many of us actually believe this theory. So what made us create conspiracy theories in the first place? As humans, we need scapegoats, someone or something to blame when something happens that we can't control. A social psychologist, Daniel Jolly, puts it that we are blaming a few bad apples to save the threatened barrel. This need for a culprit is one reason why conspiracy theories are so believable. Another reason conspiracy theories are so appealing to us is that our human mind instinctively searches for bigger forces at work, according to Discovery News speaker JuliaInfo. Our brains automatically search for patterns and randomness, which could also attribute to our paranoia, which is also a reason why ink blot tests are apparently so effective. We're practically conspiracy machines with how we're programmed to perceive the world around us and make connections. And it doesn't help that as some theories prove to be true, like with the Watergate scandal, people dig even deeper to their previous theories. In our minds, we clump together conspiracy theories like they're all connected, even if there's no correlation whatsoever. So as one comes true, we start believing better. Sorry. When we're confused and looking for closure, we also tend to branch out just because any explanation is better than the idea that there's nothing going on behind the scenes and we just don't know. Today we've talked about the beginnings of conspiracy theories, the biggest ones, and a little bit of the psychology behind them. Conspiracy theories can't be proven or disproven. No matter what evidence is or isn't revealed, someone out there is always going to find a way to tie it back to what they believe. Whether you believe it or not, if conspiracies are out there, the only thing we can do is establish what we're willing to believe and what we think is impossible. This wasn't meant to convince anyone that conspiracy theories are real or not, just to give a little background on what's going on with them. True or not, I'd encourage you all to take time and think about how much you're willing to believe. Thank you for your time.